Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Alex, and today we're working on the Evo, because the Evo is now in the unit as we've removed the Fiesta, which I do have an upcoming video for. But in today's video, we're not actually dealing with the broken alternator, which I've been stripping out with Ches. Today, we've got something even better than that. Inside this box, we have something magical, which I'll show you now. So here it is, guys. It's the Coolerworx short shifter for the Evo, which, my god, is it big. Really nice bit of kit. Very sturdy, very lightweight, very nice. So I'm going to attempt to try and fit this to the Evo today and take the old one out. There's not many videos online about the actual Coolerworx being installed. I believe this is the newer model, so I don't have to cut any of the center console apart, which is great. But yeah, really nice. But let's do that now. In the kit we have this part, which I'm pretty sure sticks on underneath that bottom part of the shifter. Comes with some new Allen bolts, which is quite nice, that I imagine will stick on the 4 bits there. And these bits, which I'm not sure about, but I can see that there's got some little thread holes here, so I think it's to align the shifter perhaps. We'll have to dive in and have a good look at it, and obviously I'll sort that. But yeah, let's see how it goes. I can't believe that. The literal center console here is held in by just 2 screws. That is crazy. I found out I've got a harness here as well. That's great. I guess I'll be taking that out whilst I'm here. Lovely stuff. And that there is the rest of the center console out, so it's just held in with a couple electrical connections there, which is that one and that one. There's a few clips here at the back. I didn't realise I kept tugging on it. But yeah, that's out. And then obviously, just take the actual gear knob off itself, just twist it off. You can see how perished that is. So you can see this part of the short shifters now, so we want to remove these bolts here. The actual one's holding that in as well, so there's 4 bolts holding the main plastic structure in. And then we want to remove that part of the shifter and that one there. So I believe it's on this side. Here somewhere. We want to remove this part down here and then take these parts out, because the new bracing bracket for it is going to hold that. So hopefully it fits, we don't have to cut anything, but so far it's looking pretty good. Oh, these random clips are down there, but yeah, cool. Let's see if we can get this up. Right, I think I'm just not being ruthless enough with this. Right. Out, please. Oh, there we go. So that's how that bit comes out. There, if it wants to be nice. And I take it this one comes out the same. Oh yeah. And then it slides off. And then that just comes out. Lovely job. Boom. So that there is the short shifter out. So happy days. Now we have everything ready to put back together with the center console. So let's see a comparison of the short shifter to the stock one. Apologies about the mess in the background. I've had to just put the board there, but you can see the height difference there from the actual short shifter. Definitely significant difference in height. The actual base here is made of plastic, and this one here is obviously made of like a metal frame, which is nice and sturdy, which obviously helps. But yeah, can't really tell much of a difference with the shift yet because I haven't got it in the car, but that's the next thing because it's all stripped out. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. So you can see here, this is where the shifter is going to sit. The actual, I suppose you'd call it the cable mounts, they're the same. Everything lines up, so that part goes down there. This part goes to that bit, so it's looking like it matches up quite nicely, but we'll see how it gets on with the short shift to actually fit in the actual center console, because I can't see it fitting. But if it does, awesome. If it doesn't, we're in trouble, but we'll see. Also, I had to swap out that from the original shifter. I don't have it, but there's like a little knobbly bit on the bottom there. There's this like little piece that comes here, which obviously you're meant to swap out here, but obviously they're just trying to replace this little plastic bit. Maybe it's because it fails, I don't know, but what I might do is just try and run it without it first, because we're gonna have to cut that off anyway, and to be fair, should be alright. Okay, I just checked a forum online. These are apparently known to go thin over time, so what I'm going to do is just replace it basically. If I had to be honest with somebody, and it's whoever's watching this video, just leave the normal linkage on. I promise you, like, I've had to cut all of this off, and I had to end up using a jigsaw because that's all I had. But it's done. There's the exposed bit, so now we can get this nice machined alloy one on there. I don't think I even had to destroy that to actually make it all go on. Maybe it had to just go like that. Oh my god, I'm a fucking idiot. I just did all of that and I didn't even have to do it. I'm a fucking idiot. Right, that is on. So if you had half a brain, unlike me, you'd realise that it actually didn't have to be chopped out because it's there. So I'm just being stupid. So it has that around it, so you can actually use the factory shifter bit. So yeah, that's me being stupid. I've wasted all that, so I'm gonna probably have to replace it if I ever sell this, but probably won't. But yeah, so that all works now. I just need to bolt everything in, but yeah, that little billet piece, whatever you want to call it, the little alley, that's nice. Right, so everything is now all bolted in. I've even done these front bits there for the gear selectors. Very solid, very nice. And I've just done the adjustments. So there's these little threads that come with them as well. It's hard to get the focus because it's so dark, but these little threads here to adjust how far the actual swing, throw, whatever you want to call it, goes. But yeah, so I've just fine-tuned it and it seems quite nice. Second, third, fourth, and fifth. And then obviously reverse. It seems pretty happy. I mean, each gear kind of goes in. You know which gear you're kind of selecting, and the self-centering's like really nice, even though it's kind of like hard to throw. It's hard to make it look like, there you go. You got to give it some to actually come back out, but yeah, it's not too bad actually. This little bit down here, I don't know why, it hasn't come with anything, but it's like a little bit loose. So I'm hoping you don't go over a bump and this comes out, but I mean, worst case scenario, I can just chuck a zip tie around it. It's not perfect, but maybe I'm just missing something. But the old one that came off the other selector doesn't actually go around it. You see the thickness of it, so I'll work something out. Okay, right, so it looks like that part here of the actual short shifter will fit, but I've tried and tried and tried. I can't get it to sit over this bit. So I am wondering if you have to cut a little bit of the center console. So I've removed the actual outer ring of the gear selector's center console bit here. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and I bought a multi-tool. I'm going to cut in around here and Dremel out the side of it. Hopefully that'll give it just enough clearance to allow it to get access to go on. So that's the finished outcome. So use that bad boy and some sandpaper just to kind of like, oh my god, I can't even get it straight. Finish off the edging around here. So it's not 100% perfect, but I feel like if I do it too much, I'm gonna absolutely ruin it. And I'll probably get some kind of like protective cover once it's there or something, perhaps like maybe just some tubing or something. But it doesn't look too bad, to be honest. I'm hoping that'll fit around it, but we will see. So let's try and install that now. Does that look good? Look at that. Goes through each. It's a bit stiff in third, but yeah, it's really nice. And reverse, make sure that goes in. Beautiful. Yeah, that looks really nice. They've done a really good design with Coolerworx, allowing all of that room here, even to go like that. Let's give it plenty of room. So I've got something I could edge up nicely with it, but yeah, quite happy with that. So after taking this out for a drive, what a piece of kit this is. I've had it on the car for a few months now. So I've been out and got some shots with this with my new GoPro mount. So I found these guys online, but they do Fiesta parts and they do Evo parts. But this is like a little GoPro mount you've got here. Shout out 777 Engineering. Really good price, nice little bit of kit. You can fit your GoPro in there, film your track days, film your road stuff. So obviously all the footage that I did just then was with that. So yeah, shout out those guys. Also, what I've done is I've got this little surrounding bit here, because obviously it was all cut off, but it kind of edges that up quite nicely. Kind of makes it look like it's in place now. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Just some TikTok shop item. I don't know what it is. If I got the link, I'll put it in the description. But yeah, it's quite nice. I'm going to feel like just cut plastic there, so it looks a lot better. First off, very short mechanical feels. Up to 40% less throw, as you can see. Straight into gears, lovely. All chassis mounted, so there's no unwanted feel. The actual housing itself and the frame is solid. You can see me just pulling on that, solid. The throws, nice. Self-centering as well, so when you put it into gear, you pop it out, it feels absolutely amazing. You can also know which gear you're putting it into, which is nice. So obviously if I'm into first here, you can just pop it down, you know that's second, third, fourth and fifth. And you feel confident when you put it into gear as well, like it locks in. I'm not saying that the old shifter would, but when you feel like you're in gear, you know you're in gear, if that makes sense. So when, hopefully if I do put this into a track car in the future, I would know straight away which gear I'm in, what to put it into, because the old shifter was a bit like all over the place and it didn't feel very direct, but this one does. Hopefully this is a good little install video that you guys have watched. If you're thinking about getting this shifter, I would give you a 10 out of 10 recommend, but it's entirely up to you guys. And what I'll do is I'll see you in the next video, so I'll see you later.